let's actually take a look. I realize now that like 10 minutes ago I found out Hedwyn didn't have a talisman, so F me. But alas, I did not do it. Okay, let's establish who we have. Straight line, high jumps, runs much faster for a short time. Glory affects damage done. Quickness is obviously speed. Presence is aura size, and hope is duration of banishment. You come back faster if you have more hope. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any talismans for you, my friend. Put a banishing into this gains money. It's just free money after killing people. That's not bad. That's not bad. Years is the really cool one. Yours makes you a quicker, and yours makes you come you have a chance to come back faster. Honestly, upgrading that sounds cool. I want to see. Oh, only by 3%. Okay, yeah, these upgrades are not like incredible. And that being said, this might actually have the most payoff in the long run. We're actually going to go ahead and do that. This is probably, for all the Pyre experts out here who are going to come at me for not building correctly, I apologize. I'm new to this. Yeah, like that doesn't have much of an effect in the long run. We're actually going to just hold on to the other one. See if we get another talisman that seems to help us out a little bit more. But Jodariel, you gotta start killing people and get us some money. Oh, I was gonna check to do it. I needed to check to see what they actually do. Hedwyn's the normie. Jodariel throws her on a slow, thick line, just as like we like it. She leaps and slams down, yeah. And then she lunges in a rush. Okay, in a sprint, I mean. Rukey has a long, thin line, hops up quickly to evade adversaries' auras, and accelerates to a high top speed. Faye throws her aura in a straight line, plants her feet, and then jumps to evade adversaries' auras. Okay, so yeah, there's a quick pause there. Gains a sudden burst of speed after a moment. She has to charge up a little bit. I remembered that in the practice, right? Detonates his aura around him. That's his special, as he just does a boom. And then he can... Does it hold down jump? And then little bursts of sprint. Okay. I'm not going to be able to have all that at the forefront of my mind in the middle of the match, but it's still helpful to go over all that. Let's commence the rite. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Milithae. Then... Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. Little Imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, I guess maybe we don't get him this match. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then from the shadows, a wreathing shape slide. Oof. A writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little night wings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral board. We shall see when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Excuse me? Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep themselves. Indeed, that was witch Udmildhe of the Withdrawn. The Withdrawn is such a good, like, a group name. Like, faction, that's the word I was looking for. It's such a good name for a faction. Unless it's in, like, a competition, in which case it just makes it sound like you gave up. She's an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Islach, the astral-born monstrosity. A triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom, led by the crone witch Udmildhe. Tizo makes clear he has no love of Ud. Alright, we gotta settle it. Udmildhe? Are we just gonna do that? Or do we pronounce the H? We should. Udmildhe. It's got kind of an alien sound to it. We'll pronounce the H. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. I really shouldn't have played this on the same week that I'm DMing, because it takes a lot out of your voice to do all this voice acting. But I wanted to play more Pyre. I wanted to play it.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Melith, dang it, I've been pronouncing it wrong.
So, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat.
But I effing hate the Withdrawn.
I wish you a little bit of luck.
I love that. The crone Udmildhe sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islach, make the night wings suffer. A monstrosity described in myths and ballads, though thoughts slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the Astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own, the scribe Lou-Sklorian. Rukey trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Islach. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmildhe's attention, though. Rukey begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmildhe moves her slender fingers to her mask. Alright, snack lady, let's see what we got. Oh, that's not what I was expecting, but I'm here for it. That's a strong design. Foolish. Islach shall grow, Islach shall grow, Islach shall grow. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. But Udmildhe slides off toward her followers. Rukey remains motionless for a time. Yeah. Whoops. What's happening to Rukey there? It looked like he just got hit with acid or something.
Now let us get started.
Well, Hedwyn, you don't have a talisman. I could give you a talisman, but I won't. Let's go ahead and start big.
Jodariel.
Dang it. Dang it. I'm upset because I was trying not to jinx it. I didn't point out how the game hadn't crashed yet. And then the game crashed. Anyways, Jodariel.
Jodariel.
I feel like Rukey's a good one to go with as well.
Rukey.
What does this bar mean? Exiles gain enlightenment twice as quickly while they have inspiration. Are you feeling... I didn't realize you were feeling inspired. I guess we'll get you in here.
Faye.
Chiru-sama?
Now,
As the 8 scribes once vanquished Islach, so shall we prevail. No matter where you go, Islach shall find ye and devour ye. F me. Don't crash, 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 don't crash. Yeah, we're doing it now.
now begin. Well cast.
Oh, she's got like acid circle.
Your adversary's Pyre is the first to falter.
Dang straight. I feel like Jodariel should stay on defense. Oh, she do big. I'll just keep killing people. I get more coins. Oh, big jump, dang.
The Nightwings seem to be falling behind. Both banished. Banishment for all.
What is it called? Power play? Power play. I mean, technically it's a power play at like almost all times, but... she jumped too!
All for naught.
Shut up, man. I don't need this. Aha! You forgot that it stayed behind, huh? Big hit. Big girl do big hit. The lifeblood of Islach. It flows within this layer beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. I forget they get power-ups. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Well, it's a...
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat.
Is that allowed?
Best beware her foul sorceries.
Oh, it blocks the thing.
Too bad for that one.
I go fast. I go fast. Oh, not fast enough. Oh, I thought I had it. Where's the orb? Oh, they're not picking it up. They're playing defense. Well, not anymore, but... Oh, we lagging? We lagging? Oh, we... Okay, so they skid a little bit. That's actually really helpful for me.
Very fortunate.
Oh, cannot jump over that. Aha, you fool.
Ah, yes.
Good job, Faye. That was a good run right there. Good on ya.
The rite has nearly ended.
Oh, it blocks your chi, too. A bold move. Oh, actually a bold move. Actually, an incredibly bold move. Why would you throw it?
No law against throwing in the orb.
Why would you throw it? That's on you. Yeah, you had no chance. Let's go ahead and finish this, huh? Dang it. She waited. But I waited too. Was that because I gave her... Was that the special instant comeback gem? That's what it looked like. Don't think so. Oh, never mind. Thought I had that. Yeah, no. Too big. All right, Rukey, let's bring it home. You're a fast man. Oh, she jumped too? Oh, but I just dropped it. I didn't die.
Oh, poor Rukey. Rukey.
Yeah, play defense or die.
That one almost got through.
Not really. Oh, you left yourself open.
And it is done.
The fast talker.
The Nightwings prevail.
Heck yeah, we do.
Their fire burns whilst that of their adversaries is but ash. Thus end this night's proceedings.
That was a good match. That was a good match right there. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they've vanquished Islach just as we prevail tonight. Islach, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. Your blood or the blood of your enemies? Because you had the opportunity, and then you dropped it. Literally, you dropped the orb several times, my friend. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see. And then she slithered away.
Teachings of the scribes.
Enlightenment earned.
The exiled Jodariel has a
Woo!
these affairs.
Focus, training, prowess. The path toward survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. The northern edge of the Commonwealth is a flat and vulnerable expanse. The high-wing remnants seized upon it at every opportunity from the cover of clouds or darkness. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. Okay, so we can balance it out over here after banishing instantly gains all our stamina. That's cool, and I know Jodariel has like the biggest recharge, but I still feel like that's not that helpful. It's handy for power plays if you can do good combos, but I don't know how many scenarios that's going to be helpful, and stamina recharges fast enough that I don't think that's helpful. I think that's why I didn't choose it last time. Brazen Manor. For 7 seconds after saluting our adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional... right after you taunt? Do an additional 10 to the adversary's Pyre. That is also, I feel like, only really useful during a power play when you know you're not going to get killed. Actually, 7 seconds is actually pretty... that's pretty long. But Jodariel moves so slowly that she does have to be already on the other side of the arena. The Emperor Myr lived for years in blissful ignorance of the disorder festering throughout his empire. That's really fun, but I'm gonna even forget. I already have forgotten that I can taunt, so I feel like I'm not gonna be able to apply that very often. What was that one called? Brazen Manor? Crushing Heel. When landing from a jump, Jodariel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. That seems nice, because I do just naturally jump as Jodariel already. A wayward glance or passing whim was cause enough for condemnation by the Emperor Myr. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one, I think. Sins of the Fallen Emperor versus Boons of the First Exile. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one, I think. And Rukey got one too. Or wait, no. Got close. Faye did.
Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
The scribes. They whisper to me. They do, from time to time. Alright, what do we got, Faye? Tricks of the rope collar. Right masteries enhancing a savage's deafness in trickery. None could predict or outsmart. Kaelmer rope collar, chief aide of the Emperor of Sar. Interesting that like the most pure-hearted, kindest member of our party is the one linked to Wormtongue here. The Grand Trader's Leanings. That's a good title. Right masteries enhancing a savage's aggression and persistence. The rope collar was an idiosyncratic man whose interests he kept to himself. Heightened reflex. The brief charge-up time before Faye jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Okay. Enemies of the Empire found armies at their doorstep before they realized what was even happening. Snapcast. The brief charge-up time before Faye can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Kaelmer rope collar learned to control his impulses, knowing what was necessary to his plans. I feel like, for Faye in particular, dodging. It's hard. It's weird to call it. It's offensive play, even though offense is dodge stuff and get out of the way so that you can get to the goal, whereas defense is attack the other side. But yeah, I feel like Faye is more offense-oriented, which ironically means it's more helpful to focus on the stuff that helps her dodge. So we're going to give her heightened reflex.
A devious trick from the rope collar.
And cool. I think that's everybody.
Until the next right.
That's helpful for defense. I knew that, but I haven't had the conscious thought about it, and that's helpful to keep in mind. Oh, this game's great. Having prevailed against the Withdrawn in a pitched battle, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Udmild his hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The Reader and the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time, the Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Sea of Solace, an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizo asserts himself during this conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Faye and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself, then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the Reader has to say, for this is her charge. Is he dead? He looks... I know in D&D, Drow have really, pale skin. Even Faye has fairly, gray skin. But is he dead? The line, it's not as simple as matters of can or cannot, makes me think... He's not normal. You know? Something's going on with him. He's got a little Bruno Bucciarati happening of, oh no, I can't do that, but I'm not going to tell you why. And here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her, Tizo. Squeeha! Tizo is happy to oblige the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look toward the heavens. Seek now your destination. Do I control this? Yes, I do. I forgot about that. Alright. This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Sagathol, the Olden Star, star of the Whistling Prince. Those born under it possess a natural exuberance. Cassius, the Olden Star, star of the Seventh Jester. Those born under it tend to be rather complicated. Have I been missing cool stars? Pyre, the Olden Star, star of the Wooded Watcher. Those born under it are mysterious and alluring. Yeah, let's take a look around. Oh, this is big. There's a lot happening here. RK, the Olden Star, star of the Sand Runner. Those born under it are adventurous and outgoing. Torvind, the Olden Star. A lot of these are Olden Stars. Star of the Great Oarsman. Those born under it are cool, calm, and collected. So, peace already. Verdun, the Olden Star. Star of the Broken Boyar. Those born under it are steadfast or narrow-minded. Scorpus, the Olden Star. Star of the Old Cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most. Capriast, star of the Moonstag Hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontented. I feel like we caught some of these, but not all of them. Geminian, star of the First Empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experiences. Are the numbers happening? The First Empress. Okay, no, that one's not. That one doesn't have a number. Anyways, I think that's most of them. Yeah, we got that one. Okay, anyways. Oris, the Azure Star. Is that Azure? I feel like Azure is like a deep blue, and that's more greenish. Anyways, the Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. I like how it's like determine the location of the right, but you're not really determining anything. It's just like, yeah, it's here. Although I guess if you're looking up at the stars and then back down to the Earth, that's different. Anyways, the right's beckoning you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Small bog dweller outpost on the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here, some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Hedwyn's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Excuse me. Oh, you're just kind of fading into the floor there, aren't you? That was the... Most of the time, it looks like they're like built into the setting, but here this really kind of looks like clip art kind of pasted in. Oh well, seems to have something on his mind. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Lone West, something of the rights. Marshall seems a wellspring of information concerning your quest. Your concerns written as do not include a need to hear accounts of ancient history. Let's hear him out, of course. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rights I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn in which Udmildhe, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Yes, I heard it several times. Islach, the Astroborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmildhe for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the Greater Titans. The one called Islach, was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Greater Titans, colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. The scribes together slew them one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islach's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rights. However, Islach did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow to devour this land and everything in its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the ravings of Udmildhe are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Islach is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening.